Alright everyone, so today we will discuss pages 20 and 22. It is in your book, and over there we have 2b and 2d. Over here we will expand on past simple, because last time we discussed in the first unit, we have discussed past simple. This is a one-time action, and today we will discuss further how we can use the past tense. We have used it as a one-time action before, and today we will continue with the continuous way. Continuous tense, just like when you have the present continuous, it describes something that is happening over some period of time. So there's some duration. Existuje nějaké trvání, duration. So if you look at the past simple, which you already should know, then we go back to the past that we know. So as we said during our lessons, it is the clear past. And we can make the past clear using many different methods. For example, we can say when it happened inside the sentence. It can be the time, day, or month, or year. There are many different ways. You could also say when I was, and you continue. So you can give me the sentence where you will describe when something happened. This is also one of the ways we can make the past clear. We can also continue with saying that past, which would be everything on this line, past is finished. And if something is finished, that means there is no effect on today. So let's have a look how we can use these two tenses. As we used for the past simple, it must be a one-time action that is finished and that is in the clear past. We can say the clear past in the sentence, or we know it from the context. We know it from the situation, and both speakers know which kind of time in the past we are referring to. So, let's have a look how I can form it. There are regular verbs and irregular. The regular verbs are very easy. We just add ed or ied, alright, or just d. This depends on the spelling. This is something you should already know, so I don't want to spend too much time here. For irregular verbs, we simply have to remember go, went, say, said. Alright? These kind of verbs simply must stay in our heads. And if we go to the negative, I simply need to create an extra verb, that would be do, and the past tense moves to the verb do. So do becomes did. So I say I didn't go, for example. I cannot say I didn't went. This would be incorrect, because I can only have one past tense on each verb here. So it is either on do, didn't, and if I say in the affirmative, in a positive kind of way, I say I went. Now, there can also be a question, so I can say did you go? I know what kind of past I'm referring to, and also most speakers have a clear idea where it happened, when it happened, and also we know that it's finished. That means there's no effect on today. So did you go? And the answer would be yes, I did. No, I didn't. This is something you should know from 1b and 1d. Let's have a look at how we can make a big difference with the past continuous. If you look at the timeline over here, the timeline will show you that this was an action that took some time. Over here we use the verb was or were. This depends on the subject. So if it's I was, then I say I was, and if it's you, then you were. And then it's very easy, we just add the ing form. So let me show you some example. I was studying. Alright? Now, of course, I can use the word studied. I studied. Alright? And the studied is a little bit different. With the word studied here, I mean that this action is finished, and we can translate it with the way of saying studoval sem, and also we can add another thing to it. We can say vystudoval sem něco. So for example, you could say, I studied at a university. That means your studies are finished over there. But if I want to make sure that the speaker will hear that it took some time, I can say, I was studying at the university.